Oh, hello! Today we're going to make a delicious, soft and crunchy loaf of bread that you can make from start to finish in the same day. And because today is Saturday, we need to dance for the dough. Okay, what do we need? 500 grams of flour, 360 grams of warm water, 10 grams sea salt, and 2 grams yeast. For the baking we will need a Dutch oven, which I will use as a mixing bowl as well, and for the proofing, a proofing basket. The first stage is Autolyse, which means flour and water, incorporate, cover it with plastic wrap and let it rest for 30 minutes. Everything is so sexual. Whew. This man is crazy. Oh my god. Half an hour later, and it's time to mix the yeast and the salt together in the dough. To make it easy, you will put some water in a bowl. Sprinkle on your dough the salt and the yeast. Wet your hands a little bit, and now we will fold the dough and make a closed space. When your salt and yeast are folded inside the dough, now we will mix it. Pinch several times and turn halfway, and then pinch again. It's okay to wet your hands a few times in between. When your dough looks like weird pieces of garlic, fold it over itself a few times and pinch again. Do this until you feel everything is incorporated. When the dough has tension in it, let it rest for a few minutes. And fold it once again. Stretch, fold, turn, stretch, fold. And that's it! Now the dough will need to rise for 5 hours. But during this time we will do 2 folds. The first fold after 10 minutes and the second fold during the first hour of the rise. Oh, and of course, let it rise in a warm place like the oven with the light on. 10 minutes later, this is how we do our fold. Wet your hands a little bit, grab from underneath, stretch and fold over itself. Stretch and fold over itself. When you finish stretching, turn your dough upside down. And we'll do one more stretch and fold, and that's it. 1 hour later, and it's time for another fold. The dough is relaxed, it's time to build that gluten again. Now we let it rest for another 3.5 hours or until the dough has tripled in size. Three and a half hours later, and ta-da! It's tripled in size. But before we take it out, we need to flour our proofing basket. In your proofing basket, sprinkle flour so that the dough doesn't get stuck to the basket. Set it aside and sprinkle your work surface with flour as well. Gently pour the dough onto your work surface. Sprinkle the top with flour. We need to shape the dough with the air still inside, so we do it like this. Catch one side, fold to the middle. The other side, fold all the way. The left, and fold to the middle, and the right, and fold all the way. Now we need to make a ball, and for this we need no flour. Take your dough and flip it over to the seam side down, and now pull it towards you with your pinkies on the bottom, and you will feel it starting to become tight. It's like a pillow of love. When your dough is nice and amazing, put it in the proofing basket, seam side up. Cover with plastic and let it proof for 1 hour in a warm place. In the meantime, take your Dutch oven and put it in the oven and heat the oven on the highest temperature for 1 hour. It's an hour later and our dough is proofed beautifully. How do we know? We lightly flour a finger and we press on the dough, and if it returns but not all the way and slowly, it's ready. For the next stage we have to do this quickly. We sprinkle some flour on the surface, take our beautiful dough and turn it upside down. Then we take a very sharp knife and we score the dough about 2 centimeters deep. We take our Dutch oven out of the oven, flour it quickly and drop the dough inside. And quickly put it back in the oven again. Leave it covered in the oven for 20 minutes and then we'll uncover and leave it for 15 to 20 minutes more until everything is golden brown and beautiful. Are you ready for the starlings? I'll be honest, it's absolutely incredible.